the bottom, from the bottom, you know we got 'em. We got it, got it, got 'em. We from the bottom.
Oh, y'all didn't expect to see us again.
No, 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 no.
We've been gone for a long, long, long time. Only good thing about now is we get to stay home and do it.
That's something we get to say. We did last time though, bro.
We did?
Yeah. Remember we was doing it from the computer last time?
Oh, I don't remember. Shit, it's been a while.
See, that
I
was
just remember. I just remember taking the equipment from back and forth.
yeah, that was I remember that. Ooh, boy. But remember once we got it, you had your equipment, then I had my equipment. Then we were straight.
Oh yeah, but shoot, those drives of falling asleep going home at night.
Oh, bro. Ooh. Hey, so you remember them episodes that we used to have, the fire ones? Then all of a sudden the computer be like, nah, son, you good.
I mean, we lost a lot of episodes too, but we had to run it back one more time again. Um, you know, we didn't anticipate so many people even listening to our episodes. When we first had started this back in,
Was it
yeah, I
17,
don't even when
2017?
probably. When we started back then, it was a whole lot different than it is now. I think right now everybody and their mama got a podcast, and everybody kept asking, when you gonna bring it back? I'd love to be a guest on the show. When can we come on? All this stuff, and shoot, man, we had to bring it back one more time, to see how everything go.
One more time for the one time.
So it does feel strange to be back in front of this talking again. Um, we blessed. We did a lot since we've been gone for that while. What you guys say, Jay?
Man, I mean, you said it, bro. We blessed. We happy to be here. We happy to bring the fans, our following. We happy to just bring y'all some content, nonstop content, man. Great content. Uh, we ready to, share with y'all, what's been happening behind the scenes, before the scenes, what's behind the scenes. So, it's all, in good works. So we gonna kick it off right this season.
Well, this episode, you can tell that we must have talked a lot because if you go back and listen to our first episode, there was a lot of quietness and a lot of stuttering. First time in front of the mics, and we we were just out there having fun.
Yeah.
But thank y'all again for tuning in. So we're gonna go on and get right to it, cause we know what y'all been missing. So some of y'all who see this online, you can see the topics and stuff. But for everybody else who can't, we got the first topic of the episode, the comeback episode. Why did we step away from podcasting, and what have we been doing? You want to start first? You want me to start?
I can start off. You've been talking.
Yeah.
Oh man, why did we step away? Man, y'all know the saying, "Life be lifing," and
Yes, it does.
it got to that point where it lifed a little bit hard, too hard. Well, I know, I can say on my end, and it just kind of took me out the motion of some things, far as for the podcasting, and I missed it the whole time. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, yo, I missed it. I missed talking to the people, just being random. Like the one I remember the one episode, Ramalicious or Ramalicious Docious or what we call it. Just
Hey, by the way, y'all can still go back and listen to all those old episodes. They on all major podcast platforms.
yes, y'all go do that. But you know, um, That was just one of the things, stepping away just with family, because sometimes I would get a little exhausted. I remember editing at one point. That was nonstop. Um, uh, just trying to keep things in order. Plus, working all day, so take a toll on you. But what have I been doing? Besides that, I've been getting some music going. Um, I've been, stepping away from the courts a little bit, trying to be healthy, like a young old man I am, like Kel. Well, he's an old young man.
Don't throw me in your stuff.
But man, just living with the family, watch the family grow. Kids are up out the way, and I will have the kids, the boys on, because they no more, they no longer little ones. Their voice is like just as deep as mine, and the little one he can talk. So I think that'll be fun. Back to you, Cal.
And so, uh, man, like he said, life be life. Um, shoot, back when we was podcasting, man, that stuff was like a job. Like I think
Word.
right now it's like way easier than what it was back then.
Yeah.
Uh, we had families, different jobs, didn't have the time to do it like we used to at first.
Mm.
Um, and so shoot, we had to take a break. In that time, I think I have since then I went and started a business. Uh, I was come on now, quit it now.
Come on now. Come
You
on now.
know. Uh,
Do 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 do.
I became a basketball coach for my daughter team. Um, shoot, I got 4 kids now who play basketball sometime at the same time.
Mm.
Uh, man, I help a lot of kids out at the school, the high school up by where I stay. Man, ain't no telling what all I've been into. There's been a lot of
Mm.
stuff since I
Uh-huh.
stopped talking on the mic. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Um, but it does feel good to be back because a lot has happened since we've been gone. You know, and there's a lot of stuff we want to talk about, and there's a lot of people who got stuff to talk about, who got some awesome stories, who will be coming on here. Probably some past guests to update y'all on what they've been doing. We got some who shoot they did what they said they were gonna do back in those old episodes. You
Mm.
know, they stuck to it, and shoot, they'll update you on what's going on with them now. We got a lot of new friends and a lot of new acquaintances who got some cool stories and they want to come on and chop it up. So man, listen, it ain't no telling who you gonna see on this thing.
Yeah.
Shoot, Jared probably do a him and Miss Megan episode again.
Do another one.
You
Man,
know,
listen. When you sent me that episode, bro, I just sat there and I listened to the whole episode. I'm like, yo, we were so far ahead of podcasts. We did not even know it. Like we were, bro. It was crazy. And to listen to like, how me and Megan is, how we were, and then how you and I were. I'm like, yo, we created like a connection on a mic that was like before its time. Just throw that
yeah.
2 cents out there. Ain't gonna hold you.
But one thing that I really realized with these videos and these podcasts, you know, I used to always say that, you shoot this episode, you forever will be around, you know, long this episode gonna be around long after we gone. And
Mhm.
you know, in this time we've been away, Jerry lost his pops, but we still can go back and listen to the episode that he was on,
Shout out to Pops, rest in
you
peace.
know. And I think that's a dope thing about podcasting that people don't think about, is that I gotta quit saying I'm trying to get back into it.
You know.
But uh, yeah, yeah, I deserve
That's
that.
cool. You
And
do.
the cool thing is that this stuff is like it's forever gonna be around, and you can always go back and check it out. And I really like that people see that type of stuff and understand that because this is more than just talking. Sometimes you know, there's sometimes people want to hear your voice and they will go turn this stuff on. But
Mm.
that's enough about us. Man, we're gonna go on again to the second topic. This the comeback episode, so it probably gonna be long like some of our other ones because we're gonna have to get back adjusted to doing this again.
Yeah.
Trying to make sure we consistent, trying to make sure that we giving y'all something good, to listen to. Man, yeah, it's strange. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's strange
We've
talking
been out
on
of
this.
we've been out of sync for a little bit, bro. It's cool, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
We gonna get it. We good.
So
We gonna get it.
we're gonna go on to the second topic.
Oh, that was the first one? Oh,
That was the first one.
damn. Lessons you learn during break. Wait.
You say like you about to get to rapping or something.
Oh, but listen, man. Lessons I've learned through break, man. Consistency, patience, and your speed. Three things. Uh, Consistency. One thing with the podcast that I remember was the consistency that we had for the first season. It was constant. And during the break, after seeing a lot of podcasters, not even podcasters, just content creators, the consistency of posting little 15-second clips of like a music video or maybe like a movie or a series or something, and consistently going with that patience. um, I've noticed how being patient has allowed me to see like, yo, calm down, slow down, go do how you need to do it. Just work how you need to work, and that's where your speed come into play. Like move at your pace, because at times, you know, when doing something, I will notice I'll be moving too fast, not being patient, because I seeing how people are working, how it's boom, 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 boom. Not understanding and sometimes realizing, like when it comes to musicians and artists, we are seeing things that they've probably done 4 or 5 months ago.
Mm,
And it's just now like, okay, labels are like, we're gonna release this, 8 months from now, but let's get the content going. So after that, we getting their old, but it's new content, but it's old to them while they're making, so that's why it's like boom, boom, boom. So that's why I say, move at my pace and just working, just working, just figuring it out. Stop. Um, well, this isn't perfect. Scratch that. Get it done. But like we said last time, put some content out, analyze what you was doing wrong, analyze what you can do better, and proceed, man. Sure. That's my lesson. You heard?
and that's a fact, Jack. Uh, man, the lesson that I learned during this break, my time away, is sometimes we just have to sit back and look at what we have. You know, time not guaranteed for no one. I learned not to take life and stuff so serious. some people just mad at the world.
Mm,
But then I have learned that, if you're around people who always complain and you having a good day, they gonna bring your day down. So sometimes it's just best to get away from around those people.
mm,
Uh, I learned that, if you don't take risks, there's no telling how far you can go.
mm.
Uh, I learned that during our first we first started podcasting because at that time we didn't expect nobody to listen to us talk, and
At all.
I think by the time we finished, I think we started making money, and then we stopped. You
Mm,
know, we
yeah,
did over 100 something episodes.
yeah.
We had people on that we never expected to ever talk to.
Hmm.
We had actors on, we had servicemen on, we had professional sports players on.
Hmm.
Uh, Man, we had some of every. We had artists, rappers, singers, directors.
Real estate agent.
Uh, what would you say?
Real estate agents.
Oh yeah, we had them. Man, we had some of everybody on these shows, and like I can't. I don't even know if we would be able to get people to listen to us now. We have been going out the loop, and it's like we said, it's a million some episodes out there, a podcast. So the only two listeners we probably will get will be me and Jay again.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Uh-huh. I
my
feel.
dog's not around, so he ain't gonna listen this time. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you
He
know.
out there listen. Do it for me, Cal. Woo-hoo!
Yeah, but now, but during that break, I did learn that you don't have to be a celebrity to have a dope story.
Mm,
Man, it's so many people out there who got like some awesome stuff to tell people. They just don't have no people to tell it to. You
yeah.
know. So therefore, once again, there's no telling who you would hear on these episodes. You just better be ready because we coming. Pause. Not like, well, no, take that out. Yeah, take that. Yeah, take that. Well, yeah, 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 yeah. Scratch that out. We didn't.
Oh yeah. I was like, no, he not about to do it. He did it. He did
Yeah.
it.
But
Keep
yeah, yeah,
talking.
yeah. We're gonna go past that part. But
Man.
yeah.
Oh
We
man.
learned a lot. We happy to be back.
Yeah,
You know, so man, I don't even know what to say. It don't even feel real right now.
man. You know what? I mean, I want to ask the listeners, and when y'all see the episode, uh,
Or if
and
they hear the episode,
if you hear it, see it, I want y'all to comment and leave a just leave a comment and tell us how we did. Tell us, I mean, just give us some feedback because it's been so long that we just need to get back in our groove. You heard me?
mm,
And this season 3, so it may be a different type of groove. Hopefully,
mm.
yeah, we'll get some Zoom, some episodes like this, and then hopefully we can get somewhere we're in the same space, uh, some other video work, but
Ooh. You mean
it'll
you
be
mean
different.
like live studio type stuff?
A live studio, a recording that we can put out, share on here, but where we're together, same room. We can have
Yeah.
the mics on, and multiple other different people.
Hey, we probably gonna be going live sometime too.
Yeah, that'll
You
be
know,
dope.
I
Yeah.
think y'all gonna catch us on every platform and I hope you read it because it's probably gonna be a lot of content coming out. I'm just letting y'all know now.
Yeah.
That's Jerry's fault.
That's no. Hey, listen. It's gonna be like Katrina. We flooding them. We flooding it all. You heard me?
Oh, I don't know if you should have said that one. I don't know if you
Hey,
should have said
I'm
Katrina. You
from
know
New
that.
Orleans. No, I'm
Yeah,
from
I
New
mean,
Orleans.
you know that documentary. I don't know if you should have said that.
Listen, no, listen. I love my state and I love my people, man. You heard me. All that was stupid, but I mean, we about to flood the market. I don't know how else to put it. We about to flood that thing. Katrina was stupid. It did a whole lot. You heard me. She flooded. We about to flood. You heard me. But we gonna do it in a beneficial way. You heard me. We about to get a people something. So that's what it is. You heard me. Clean it up.
Hey, you know,
Whoop.
even with that documentary,
Uh huh.
I think you should do an episode about it because you was in it.
I ain't gonna say I was 100% in it, but I wasn't there when the storm hit. I was in Mississippi. I got the ass cheek of the storm, so I just
Yeah,
got the wind, you know, the wind and
I
all
mean,
that.
but you were there leading up to it though.
I was there leading up to it, and I'm
No,
not.
no, no. You save the rest for the episode now.
I'm gonna
Save
say
the
you
rest.
right. Whoop. Since
Yeah, yeah,
you're right, you're right, you're
yeah.
right. Pause on
So
that.
yeah, you know that them the lessons we learned during the break. Um, yeah, we learned a lot. You know, another thing I learned during the break is people not who they say they are. You know, you be thinking they official. You know, but I learned that grown people be thinking like they still in high school. You know, with all the gossiping and stuff. Yeah, you know,
Ooh.
they be throwing you under the bus. You don't even talk to them. That's a whole nother episode. You know, we're gonna go and hop to the next topic.
Yeah, that's sunset, sure. Ramalicious.
The honest discussion about burnout, why podcasters stop, and how to manage consistency.
Uh,
Um, shoot, you want to start? Shoot, you can start if you want to.
I can start about burnout. Why podcast stops. I think that may go back to kind of what we said earlier. Uh, we want to continue because I mean we see what it brings, but sometimes it's like being on a job for like 6 months straight and you're just doing, you giving it your all every single day, and you're like, you know what, I kind of need a break, and sometimes the breaks are needed just to refresh yourself. You heard me? Like to be like, you know what? Because like we did with the first season and it's going into the next season, we should give it a little rest for a little bit and come with new ideas, little new everything, same formula, but just add a little something, And I think that could be it. Some podcasters, they may see the benefit. They may have somebody that's on there that they connect with, and that podcasting may have been a way for them to connect with that person, and now, excuse me, they've ventured off to a new adventure. So podcasting has stopped because it started something. They went into the network field with a host that they had. Next thing you know, that connection turned into something different. Now they're on a different plane. Whereas, I mean, they they have someone else using their podcast name while they're over here building something completely different. Uh, and
Mm,
from there, we just, I mean, you just constantly, go from the consistency stays and sticks, because when you have the formula, then you have when you have the original recipe. I mean, it makes no sense for you to damage the next thing that you're going into, because if you have the original formula, you can't mess up unless you're taking some out the original formula, or unless you found something that makes the original formula look minimum, like AI sometimes. You hear me? Like, whoa, AI making us look crazy. But I mean, with the consistency, man, I just think that to manage it, you have to allow yourself to work. You know,
mm,
if you got ideas, jot them down. You know, jot them down, put that to the side. Even bad ideas, jot them down, put them to the side. Because sometimes these ideas, the may work right now, or the bad ones may not be for right now. Because we talked about stuff that people are talking about now. That's the thing. And
Dang, you right.
about that in 2018, and they're talking about this 2025. So there was things we probably should have been waited for, but I mean, that's what that consistency did. In my book, it allowed us to keep it pushing, and you just turn that into a whole nother field. You heard me, somewhere else. Now you end up finding yourself in a gym. You being consistent, you know, just because you use the formula from podcasting, you wrote stuff down, and you like, you know what? I'm gonna write down this little workout. I'm gonna get this going at this time. Bam, boom. So consistency, man, it comes a long way.
He ain't lying.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest thing to do as a podcaster is be consistent. Like what we plan on doing is releasing an episode once a week.
Mhm.
Sometimes depending on we have something real recent or like an event happened, we have to hop on. Well, there'll be an emergency episode. You know,
On call.
yeah, that we're gonna have to just push out sooner than later. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, we're gonna yeah, we oh man, we plan on doing a lot.
we plan on. Yeah, man. I mean, we can only, how we always say it, man. If uh, we need to, because after seeing the type of crew and network that we have within our circle, yo, we can make podcasting look doper than dope, and that's just with the consistency part. Because all of us are developing our own consistency in our area, so we put that all our heads together. That's a wrap, man. We look, they be like, yo, you heard from the bottom.
Oh, I never answered, about the burnout part.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I forgot. Listen, the burnout part, that's real in podcasting. That's real in content creation.
Mm,
Because you gotta come up with ideas. You know, you probably will have an audience. Some people gauge how good they are based on how many people interact and listen to their stuff, rather than to keep it pushing until people actually start listening to them.
mm,
You know, um, so therefore, if they setting up, they going to this studio that they paying for. They
mm,
bought all this podcast equipment. They got a podcast team, who put their stuff out. And you spend all this money and all this time, and only like three people listen to your episode. Well, they kind of like kill their mood
mm,
rather than somebody who come in with no expectations. Well, they just coming in to have fun and to talk.
mm-hmm.
You know, so they don't have those same you know restraints or expectations as someone else. So it'll make it way easier in my book. So I think that's why a lot of podcasters stop doing their stuff, because sometimes it take a while before you start getting money from this stuff. If you able to get money, you know,
Yeah,
it take a while before you build an audience where people want to listen to you.
yeah.
You can have friends and family, but that don't mean they want to listen to you when you talk.
A lot of times they don't listen.
Yeah, they don't listen to you before you even had this podcast, let alone you got it and expect them to do something.
Uh-huh.
But the consistent part is, I think, as long as you put something out, it's pretty good. Whether you have a guest, or you and your co-host, or if you gotta shoot something by yourself and you're talking about like recent events, or you talking about a movie, you talking about something, that'll bring people in. I just think that's the hardest part, of just being consistent in this stuff.
Hmm.
So yeah,
No,
you know.
that you 100% on that, big dog.
So yeah, but we came back, so this episode is like the first episode to try to get, break the ice.
Hmm.
So therefore, this not gonna be a long episode like, we used to do back in the day,
Wait,
So
the first episode, didn't we have to re-record it because it got deleted? Was it the first episode?
I don't think the first episode, the very first episode,
The very first
that was Electronic Love.
electronic. I remember that.
Hey, that's bad.
Nah, that was a gold mine right
I
there,
know,
bro.
but I'm thinking now,
Electronic.
like we were talking about this stuff back then, and look where it's at now.
We should probably, hey, listen, that can be a topic because now it's a lot different. It's way different on the electronic love. We can do like an intense
So you saying
that
Electronic Love Part Two?
man. Electronic love, yeah, part two.
Mmm.
Electronic love advance.
Yeah. But listen, y'all make sure y'all go follow us. This time we're gonna have a lot of audio and video. I think we had video last time,
Yeah.
but this time, we got a plan. And shoot, ain't no telling what you're gonna see out there. You know, it's just time for your boys to come reclaim their throne. That's all I'm saying.
For real. Look, just like do you see the y'all see the little microphone with the from the bottom little crown? That's us. We just
So shout
recording
out,
it.
shout out the shout out if you see that artwork in the back of us that was hand drawn by an artist down in West Memphis, Arkansas, named Courtney. I grew up with their family when I was younger. He's an artist now. So if you
Shout
need
out,
some
bro.
artwork done, find him on Instagram, or you can send me a message and I'll send you his link.
Heck yeah. Shout out to Courtney. You heard me, son? That's fire, bro. I'm gonna have to holler at you for real, for real. Like I need some work. You heard me?
Yeah.
Real. Give me
Oh,
the plug.
hey, before we leave, I gotta let y'all know you
Oh,
need to go catch uh Kyle and JR 50 JR .504. Hey man, listen. I never call him by his rap name. I call him
he don't
by
even call me. He don't even call me by my real name.
Yeah, I don't. But listen,
Oh,
they got a video out right now. It's called it's not End of Summer, right?
no, it's called What It's Like.
Oh yeah, it's called What It's Like. It was shot by Shot in the Dark Pictures. You know, it's on all platforms. If you need a song for your highlight video, it's on Instagram right now in the music.
Mm,
Kyle Jameson, KYL Jameson. Um, oh wait, Jr. Dot. He got his own solo video out.
It's called
I
Sing
forgot.
About Me Remix. You heard me?
Yeah, he got a couple of videos out. So y'all make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram.
Y'all go.
Um,
Yeah,
them boys out here working, man.
we working.
They
Listen,
out here
I'll
working.
say this. I'll say this, not to cut you off, youngin. So check it. We want to work. We not only want to work with musicians, but we want to work with artists. I'm talking about like let's ping pong ideas back and forth. Like we trying to get Seattle like popping on a different level because we out here is not known for musically, unless you on some country or whatnot. But musically, it's okay, but not like it should be because we have hidden talent everywhere down here, and Kyle and I speak for ourselves. You heard me? So I'm gonna just say that. Shouting the dog pictures, you heard me? Once
Yeah,
again. Uh-huh. From the bottom. Appreciate y'all, you heard me? Talking in third person.
you know. But
Oh man.
listen, man, we happy to be back. Uh, shoot, Man, I think we're gonna have a lot to say because I think I talk more now than I did back then.
You did. I'll let you talk, bro. Go ahead. Hey, you got the flow. We back.
And listen, if you want to be on the podcast episode and you got something to talk about or a story to share, listen, reach out to us. Instagram, we got our X Twitter page, but it's X now. Instagram page, we got a Facebook page. Um, sure, we haven't been very active on it, but sure, it's about to start taking off.
It's about to.
We're gonna be on TikTok soon before they shut it down.
Mm. Wait, they
Uh,
about to shut it down?
I don't know. They always say they're gonna shut it down.
Oh, that's what I'm about to say. Shoot, they ain't shutting it down.
Yeah, And I'm probably gonna be reaching out to a couple of people to get on the episode because there's a lot of dope people out there that I talk to and stuff like
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
So man, listen, we happy to be back. It's time to get going again. Y'all already know what that means. This season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
3 seasons.
yeah, I know. This season 3. So
Season.
it's we're about to make it do what it do, baby. Y'all got it.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you, if we keep going like we talking, podcasting might be, hey, listen, it might be that monetization that's gonna have us on these yachts doing episodes. Just saying. Just
Don't
saying.
say don't say I didn't warn y'all that we gonna flood the market with
He
content.
said,
I'm trying to warn y'all now because y'all probably gonna get tired of seeing clips of us. I'm just letting you know in advance.
Buku emails. Boop, 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 boop.
Ain't gonna be emails. It's gonna be videos everywhere.
Uh-huh. You're gonna email people with the videos.
Hey, I used to text people with the audio, back in the day.
Uh-huh. They
So
like,
yeah,
man, God, at it again.
but shout out to everybody who tuned in to this first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to all our old listeners who used to listen to us. Man, shout out to everybody who was still asking about this podcast even when we was done.
Mm.
Uh, shoot, shout out to our families, for giving us the time to get in here and record without busting in the door like they used to.
Man, I remember.
And I'm gonna leave it up to Jr. Dot to go on and close it out.
Y'all
But your
already.
boy's back, so let's get it.
We back like cooked snacks. Bam. So check it. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy. Y'all know the outro. That outro ain't changed because that thing fire. You heard me? Cal and J a day. Go! And we out.